everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Ayesha Cheema and as you can tell, I'm a doctor by profession. I uploaded a video on my channel and that was in Urdu language, and that video was about how to test for male infertility at home. In that video, I showed a very simple experiment and I showed you 5 tips through which you can analyze your own discharge, your own ejaculation, your own semen, and find out in future if you would have any infertility problems. So I thought I should make this video in English language as well because I received a lot of requests from my subscribers. Obviously, whatever tests you get done in the labs are more accurate and I have 100% result. This is just a little bit of an idea that you can get by doing this experiment, whether you should go and get yourself properly evaluated. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. We'll start the video with the experiment. For the experiment, you need a clear plastic disposable glass or any container which is completely transparent, completely clear. I need you to abstain from any sexual activity for at least 3 days and a maximum of 7 days. Now this is very essential because the sperm quantity should not be less. So for the experiment, like I said, you need a glass. I'm sorry I have got a glass, but I don't have a disposable glass in my house. So we'll make do with this, right? So in this glass, you need to add water. Now water should be room temperature water. It should not be cold water. It should not be hot water. Just room temperature water. You add in that glass and keep it 1 inch below the rim, okay? Now in this glass of water, you need to add your ejaculation, that is your discharge, your semen, okay? Once you add it, you put it aside for at least 2 to 3 minutes or a maximum of 5 minutes. Then we are going to evaluate the results. If your discharge settles down at the bottom, that is your sperm health is really good and it is a very positive result. If your discharge starts floating in the midpoint, that is in the middle it is floating, that means you need to work on your diet. Now if your discharge is floating at the top, that is not a very good result. That's a negative result. So you need to go and get yourself properly evaluated at your doctor's. Second point is the color of the semen. The normal color of the semen is in between the spectrum of white and gray. So any color in between these two colors is a normal color of the semen. Now, if the color of your semen is completely clear, it is a transparent liquid, that means you suffer from oligospermia or azoospermia, that is your sperm count is extremely low. Now, if the color of your semen is yellow, it means it contains pus cells in it. That means you do have an infection. So it is always better to get yourself checked out. Now, if the color of your semen is pink tinged or it is blood tinged, that means you suffer from prostate problems. Now, the third point is the consistency of the semen. The normal consistency of the semen is thick. But if your semen is like water and it is runny, that means you suffer from oligospermia, that is a less sperm count. This can happen due to various reasons. The number one reason is hormonal imbalance, that the amount of testosterone that your body is producing is less. Second can be due to varicocele. Thirdly, it can be due to infections, like it's continuous infections, like repeated infections are happening in your body. Then comes the fourth point, and that is the volume of your semen. The volume of a semen is approximately 1.5 mils to 5 mils. Now, if it is less than 1.5 mils, we call it hypospermia. The causes of low volume and low sperm count can be your chronic conditions. So if you suffer from diabetes, if you suffer from hypertension, the medications that you are taking, for example, beta blockers that you are taking or certain diabetic medications that you are taking can have an adverse effect on your sperm quality and quantity. So whenever you go to your doctors for your routine checkup or your follow-ups for your chronic conditions, do let them know that I am trying for a baby, or in the future I'll be trying for a baby. So give me medications which are not going to affect the quality of my sperms. And lastly, we have reached the point is the clotting time. Now the clotting time, what I mean by this is that there are certain proteins which are present in your ejaculation, in your semen, which lead to the clotting of the semen. So as soon as the ejaculation happens, the consistency of the semen is thick. Now after 5 to 22 minutes, it becomes liquid form again. So this transition from a thick jelly-like semen to a thin watery semen is perfectly normal. If this does not happen, then it's better to get yourself checked at your doctor's. There are many dietary supplements that you can take, in which, like, I have made a lot of videos on it. That can be CoQ enzyme. You can take that supplement. You can take 60 milligrams or 100 milligrams twice daily. Then there is zinc sulfate, which you can take. Zinc sulfate, again, you can take 100 milligrams of capsule twice daily or once daily. You can gradually build yourself up. You can take fish oil. Approximately 1000 milligrams of fish oil can be included in your diet. And do not forget to take vitamin D supplements, especially those people who are living in a country where there's not abundant sunshine, where between 5,000 international units to 50,000 international units. Okay. And lastly, improve your diet. In your diet, include fruits and vegetables, especially green leafy vegetables are amazing. Avocados are so effective. They improve the quality and the quantity of your sperms. You can have broccoli as well. You can have tomatoes as well. I hope this video was useful for you. Till my next video, please kindly take care of yourself. Bye.